Dawn over the rainforest, where the thick foliage covered the sky. Each open white mist soared, gliding through the giant tree canopies. It's a small world that's slowly waking up, hidden under the shadow of the thick green leaves. Its millions of tiny creatures silently create an endless rhythm of life. On the trunk, 10 meters high, small groups of ants are marching steadily. They're connected to an endless stream, carrying pieces of food many times over the body. Under the raindrops still on the leaves, a buggy that's glossy and weak, like I was born the night before. On the higher leaf level, the brilliant blue wings of a butterfly fluttering softly, catching the first rays of sunlight through the forest. And in the glistening silk net, the hunter waited in silence, persevere, as if time had no meaning. The double eyes of the dragonfly, reflecting the light of the jungle, it encapsulates the entire sky in a small sphere. Nearby, the termites are busy building clay fortresses. It's like a castle in the middle of nature. Below the ground, the beetle diligently rolls the dung ball, contributes to the regeneration of the forest. That few realize. On a tree branch, the cicada's crust cracked to reveal a new body. Fragile wings spread in the morning light. And under the carpet of leaves, the ants drag the booty, turning unity into unmatched power. Mantis standing still on the branches, body flexibly according to the wind. It's like a dancer in a show. On the ground, worker ants remove leaves larger than their bodies, form a mobile green road that stretches endlessly, while the young worm gnaws at the young leaf. Start the magic transformation life cycle, and yet another species chooses perfect camouflage, disappeared from the eyes of predators, like a ghost mixed into the tree's branches. The cabbage keeps its balance in the air. The wings fluttered, emitting a powerful wailing sound. Far away, at the foot of the white waterfall, thousands of insects gathered in the dance of light. A frog as fast as lightning, its long tongue reached out, the end of an ill-fated fly's life. Right on the ground, two cows are fighting. Double VA touch emits a dry sound, deciding who lives and who loses. By the stream, flocks of butterflies gather. The wings are brilliant, beats rhythmically as they suck minerals from wet rocks. In a branch of a tree, they care like farmers, in exchange for precious honey. In the sunlight shining through the forest, millions of tiny mosquitoes flying around form a vibrating cloud. On the old tree, rhinoceros beetle reaches its majestic climb like a warrior. In the beehive, thousands of worker bees throbbing create the rhythm of a restless life. In the dark corner, the mantis grabs its prey. Sharp teeth crush the little life. In the log entry, the silent rodent keep the cycle of the forest relentless. The movement of a grasshopper jumping. Strong hind legs take it up high, disappear in the leaves. Nearby, the butterfly cocoon, the magnificent wings burst forth in a moment of wonder. On the still water, water bugs glide away, leaving little ripples of LAN radiating. On the ground, ants dragging the carcasses coordinated of their prey, like a living machine. The rain suddenly fell. Panic-stricken people seek shelter in the middle of the rotten leaves. Dragonflies soaring across the stream, the wings fluttered like clear glass. A centipede wriggling through the moss. Every smooth step, but there's a deadly danger. At the door of the termite nest, the little warriors are on guard, willing to sacrifice to protect the underground kingdom. On the leaf, clear raindrops exaggerate the spines of young worms, turn them into a colorful picture. And at the end, the beetle's petals glowed like a jewel, shining in the midday sun. The world of insects in the rainforest is small, but it works like a giant machine. Each individual, every action contributes to the desired balance. Fragmentation of the ecosystem. This is where the creatures are. It becomes the pillar of life. To create this great symphony, over millions of years of evolution, when the fog fell on the forest floor, life continues to move in silence. each tiny larva wobbling in the moist soil. It's the beginning of a complex transformational journey. On a tree's branches, insects in perfect camouflage, body mixed with the leaves, disappeared from the eyes of predators. Under the rain, a drop of heavy water falling straight into the tiny body of the ant. They are still moving forward. Hundreds of ants hurriedly unleash the brilliant flower forming a colorful current on the ground. Nearby, a butterfly carefully stretches its curled spout to suck out honey. Continue the cycle of feeding the forest. And when the darkness is over, the fireflies are shining in unison, turning the forest night into a living SAO sky. In the shadow of leaves, the spider's glittering eyes danced brightly, sparkling like mysterious jewels. The sound of the wasps echoing. They're soaring through the sharp and dangerous foliage. A cow upside down on the moist ground. Spin yourself full of effort to regain balance. It's underground. Ants cherish the white larvae, like the treasure of the whole flock. On a calm lake, a pair of dragonflies gliding softly across the water create a moment of fragile reproduction. In the depths of the termite nest, giant queen full of eggs. It's the heart that keeps the empire alive. And on the mantis coldly locking up its prey. It's so fast that the naked eye can't grasp it. Besides, the ants are tearing apart the bug. Piece by piece is transported as a living machine. On high, the cicada thundered down like a giant drum of the tropical summer. A jade beetle appeared. His body glowed yellow and blue like a jewel. Under the sun, the flakes of the butterflies turning the wings into a shimmering mosaic. Under the trees, the forest's surface suddenly turned into a sea of thousands of them leave Chen's wings, moving like a wave. Ants with breeding instincts take care of each little worm, like the hard-working farmers. In the dark, the giant tarantula spider quietly crawls out. The long feathers fluttered in every step. On Kaoong, workers are constantly releasing pieces of pulp to build a house. And the dragonflies fly as fast as lightning to grab prey while it's still in the air. On a wooden body, a bug is diligently gnawing through the old crust. A drop of clear water falls to reflect back the image of the forest, and the ants are rushing. In moist soil, stick bugs gently bury eggs, prepare for the next generation. On the foliage, the FLI's wings glowed in the rainbow, glitter like water. Dawn once again awakens the forest, the sound of insects echoing into a symphony. Start a new day. On the floodwaters, ants connect their bodies to create floating rafts, a symbol for resilience. In the dark, the scarab glows dimly, quietly moving like a forest ghost. On the wings of the butterfly leaves a golden chalk, accidentally giving life to the forest tree. In the dark corner, double crest beetle crushing food demonstrates superior strength, and the forest night scene becomes magical, more virtual than when ever. Thousands of luminous organisms shine together. Light a fire for the darkness, a colorful worm bending over itself, bright colors as a warning of danger. In the moonlight, light-emitting scorpion hiding like a silent warrior. Ants exchange signals through their beards. Send an invisible message, but it's important to maintain order. The morning dew rises again, dragging the awakening of millions of creatures. Under the leaves, tiny butterfly eggs glistening, waiting for the day to blossom into a new life. In the corner of the forest, ants surround the ripe fruit into small pieces to carry back to the nest. On the trunk of the split bark, revealing the fragile wings ready for flight. In the dark, spider crab suddenly grabs the ill-fated with insect. The sharper. A bee stuck a stinger in the wood, leaving a persistent mark in every plug. Underground, the need to patch the tunnel. Restore the broken building. When the sun goes down, the whole forest is lit up, each wave of fireflies flashing. In silence, mantis eyes rotate slowly. Watch every movement of the world. And finally, the forest night plays a familiar symphony. Sound VE, the sound of crickets, the sound of bees, intermingled in the small but powerful world. It's an eternal song of life in the rainforest.